Due to the graphic nature of this program, viewer discretion is advised.
You know, I've been from one side of this fandom to the other. In all that time, I have seen a lot of things. Above all that, there is one thing I am absolutely certain of. I am the villain of this story.
Long live the fighters!
Greetings, one and all, and welcome to Mornings of Mischief. I am your host, Stone Loki, Mexican Iron Man, throwing me a copy right off the bat. Thank you so very much, Mexican Iron Man, for throwing me a cup of coffee this morning. Thank you, brother. And we're going to burn it fucking down this morning. Good morning, everyone. I am fired up. There's a fire burning bright in Valhalla this morning, and we are going to get to that. But first, let me say welcome to DJ Ronnie G, Adega Outlaw, Chris Persia, the Wrench of Wrenches, Snorta Pubis Cuber, Keely Chow, Roll Tide Keely, burn a fucking Doomicorn and a War Eagle this morning. Good morning to Project Storytime, Purple Valkyrie, Arwen Avalon, Zakarot 315, Psychodorp 9, the Doctor of Disaster and Destruction, Adega Outlaw. Good morning to each and every one of you. I hope you guys are having a great one this morning, and we are going to get right to it for the last 48 hours. I have watched people go after other people over some of the stupidest fucking shit I have ever seen before. I watched them go after Coach. I watched them go after us. I watched them go after Mexican Iron Man. I watched them go after OG Star Wars. I have watched these people run around like chickens with their heads cut off, all because they are embarrassed that they made a bad call. Have you ever made a bad call, ladies and gentlemen? Have you ever been like, well, you know what? I said this and I was wrong. Have you ever done that? Well, instead of doing that, these people have doubled down and are running around like chickens with their fucking heads cut off, like fucking turkeys on Thanksgiving Day that are still alive going, hey, we're still here. Instead of just saying, yeah, we fucked up. Yeah, we screwed up. Arch Colin asks, bad call regarding what, Loki? It's pure insanity. Last night was enlightening. Yes, especially after they went after Coach from Echo Base. I'm gonna read you guys something. Rumor! Kathleen Kennedy fired from Lucasfilm. Lucasfilm president Kathleen Kennedy steps down at Lucasfilm. Disney wants to get rid of Kathleen Kennedy. Kathleen Kennedy fired. Kathleen Kennedy stepping down. Kathleen Kennedy might step down. all kinds of shit for the last 3 years about Kathleen Kennedy being gone, Kathleen Kennedy getting fired, Kathleen Kennedy stepping down, Kathleen Kennedy, Kathleen Kennedy, Kathleen Kennedy. And the simple truth of it is, no one knows what the fuck was going to happen. Mexican Iron Man and I got on Tuesday, this Tuesday. And we said about Kathleen Kennedy getting rehired or fired or whatever. It's about how it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter whether she's gone or whether she stays. Attacked. Spreading rumors. Falsities. People jumping on the bandwagon, pointing their fingers. The same people that have been perfectly okay with running their mouths for the past 3 years about her getting fired. They're perfectly fine with that. Nowhere in the thumbnail did Mexican Iron Man and I put she has been rehired. Nowhere in the title of the video did we put she has been rehired. Nowhere in the description of the video did we say she had been rehired. Not once. What we talked about was it didn't matter. Disney's the problem. It didn't matter. And yet we get attacked. Because we said she was rehired. The thumbnail's clickbait, ladies and gentlemen. The thumbnail said, should she stay or should she go now? Question mark. And at the end of the day, it didn't matter. Clickbait. Mexican Iron Man. Loki. Clickbait. It's all clickbait. We never gave a shit whether she got rehired. We didn't say breaking news. 3-year contract. And yet still, people lost their fucking minds. The same people that are perfectly okay with listening to she's been fired for the last 3 years. It's funny how that's the way this works. It's funny how this is the way it went down. I'm honestly kind of sad. I feel bad for the Fandom Menace. I feel bad because they were expecting this party, this giant Ewok party that we've been talking about. And how after that it wouldn't really matter. Do you remember that? Do you remember coming to you for months and months talking about how at the end of the day it wouldn't matter? You'd get some Ewok party when she got fired. And then after that, things would be just as bad, if not worse. Does anybody remember that? I do. Does anybody remember when I said if you're going to be a rumor channel, be a rumor channel and accept the fact that you're a rumor channel? Does anybody remember that? Does anybody remember that we got attacked on that very show by saying, you know what, if you're going to talk rumors, just talk rumors and admit you're talking rumors? I watched a close friend of this channel yesterday night. I watched a close friend of this channel act like we were in the wrong. Me and Mexican Iron Man were in the wrong for talking about that. That we were in the wrong for talking about that. A close friend of this channel. And on the same night, I saw Coach man the fuck up and back us up. Because the same thing happened to Echo Base Network. They put out a video, and these fucking people didn't even watch the video. They just talked trash. They didn't even watch his video. Because if you'd watched 30 seconds of the opening of his video, when he says, this is rumor, This is a rumor. We know it's a rumor. We know it's not fact. Then you know exactly what he was talking about. And if you knew Coach, you would know he agrees with exactly what I said. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter whether Kathleen Kennedy stays or goes. The problem is Disney. Yet I watch over the course of the last 48 hours, I watch people eat each other alive. Content creators eat each other alive over this horse shit. What in the fuck happened to you, Fandom Menace? I left you a year ago because of the same bullshit. Because of The Mandalorian. When people were going after Anna. When everybody was turning on each other and acting like stupid fucking children. I walked and said, no, I'm not going to be a part of this anymore. I said, nope. And now look at you again. Why? Because a rumor that KK got her contract renewed. A rumor that KK got her contract renewed did all of this damage. You have a responsibility to the people that line your pockets to be honest. And 3 years of KK getting fired, KK just stepping down, KK walks away, KK this, KK that, that's not honest. You know what you did. If you've thrown that out there for 3 fucking years, you know what you did. Don't turn around and say you didn't do it. Don't turn around and say nobody ever listened to me. Don't turn around and say you didn't watch the video. You know what you did. Chris Persia with a $5 Canadian super chat. Long live the fighters. Long live Echo Base. Ow! Thank you so very much for that $5 super chat, Chris. You all keep the fires of Valhalla burning bright, and we're going to give you some Spartans this morning. Skol!
Spartans! What is your profession?
Mexican Iron Man with a $9.99 super chat. It's easier to criticize other creators. The real enemy is the board of directors of Disney and execs Chapek and crew. That's where real ire needs to be directed. I absolutely, positively agree. I absolutely, positively agree. Mexican Iron Man and I said this Tuesday. We talked about this Tuesday. We went over it ad nauseum on Tuesday. And Thursday, here I am talking about this again. Because people don't bother to watch the video. They'd rather be like, oh, it's clickbait, clickbait. Anywhere in that damn thumbnail did we talk about Kathleen Kennedy getting rehired. Nowhere in the description of that video did we say Kathleen Kennedy was getting rehired. We didn't open the video with Kathleen Kennedy has been rehired. The message was it doesn't matter. But you didn't bother to listen. You didn't bother to investigate. You didn't bother to listen to the message. Don't put your hopes on rumors and clickbait. A lot of people lashing out look really foolish right now. But I like to go back to this. It's easier to criticize each other. The real enemy is the board of directors of Disney and execs Chapek and crew. Do you know why I got involved in this? It wasn't for money. It wasn't for clout. It wasn't for drama. It was to stop this shit. It was to stop Disney. It was to wake people up and get them to realize, yeah, this shit's going on. Get the normies to open their eyes and go, holy shit, this is bad. Just get other people to stand up and get on their microphone and say, we're not going to take this shit and I'm not going to be silent, because that's what they wanted. They wanted you silent. They wanted you quiet. Moons of Madness, thank you. Creators versus creators equals drama. Drama, boring. The problem is when they take their rumors as facts and lash out at anyone who takes those rumors with massive grains of salt. Snowdub, thank you so very much, brother. And he hits the nail on the head here, ladies and gentlemen. KK is a symptom. Woke is the cancer. KK is just a symptom. Disney's roots are dying, if not already dead. The roots that made Disney are gone and have been replaced by this shit. By soy, green soy booby milk. That is what inhabits the roots of Disney today, is green soy booby milk. And so, Snowdub, brother, skull and tuck and roll. Thank you so very much for that $2 super chat, brother. And Chris Persia right there says it's skull and tuck and roll. Damn straight. And this is where we're at. 2 days later. 2 days later, people pointing their fucking fingers, running around, acting like dumbasses. Because they were wrong. It's funny. It's funny that I see people running around saying, how dare you? They act like fucking Greta Thunberg. How dare you? How dare you talk about her getting her contract renewed? How dare you? How dare you say such a thing? And these are the same people that were spreading the rumor that she was getting fired. How dare you? 2 months ago, oh, she's getting fired, all right. But today, how dare you? How dare you say such a thing? Oh. How dare you? Yes. Yes, Arwen Avalon. How dare you? How dare you say such a thing? How dare you say that she got a contract renewed when that's not even what anybody said. That's not what even anybody said. Purple Valkyrie with a £5 super chat. Disney is rotten to the core. The 7 pillars are holding them up now. I look forward to the day they crumble. Thank you so very much, Purple Valkyrie, for that £5 super chat. Brightest day with $1.99 Thursday morning Starbucks run. Light the fires. Is that two skulls burning down the house I smell? Skull! Thank you guys so very much for those super chats. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla. How do we change what happened? How do we change what happened? How do we keep this from happening again? You can't. You can't. Doesn't matter whether KK's here, whether KK's gone. Doesn't matter whether one person says this rumor is true or the other person says this rumor is true. Doesn't matter whether people say this. We're not talking about the rumor. We're talking about this. Obviously, that doesn't matter because that's what me and Mike did on Tuesday. All we did was talk about the fact that she should be. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter where she goes. Doesn't matter whether she stays or she goes. Disney's the problem. So how do you keep this from happening again? You can't. Because people are going to be stupid. We will be responsible. And other people are going to be stupid. Do you know what the responsible thing to do is? The responsible thing to do is if you ever reported that she was getting fired, like it was a fact, to come out and say, you know what, I was wrong. I got this information from this person and it didn't pan out and I was wrong. That's simple. It's that simple. Oh, well, I got this information and I took it as fact. Well, that's your problem. That's your problem. You read this somewhere and you took it as fact. That's your problem. It's not my problem. It's not the audience's problem. To hell, it's not your audience's problem. That's your problem. I want to go back to the days when we just talked about Star Wars and what made it great instead of rumors. Soul Assassin, I know that that's what Echo Base does. They want to talk about what made Star Wars great. That's what they love to do. That's what Coach and Nick love to do. That first time you see Han Solo shoot Greedo. The first time you see Luke take up his father's lightsaber. It is the weapon of a Jedi, not as clumsy or random as a blaster, a more elegant weapon for a more civilized age. Yes. We'll have to go out on Tauntauns then. Your Tauntaun will freeze before you reach the south marker. Well, then I'll see you in hell. Yeah! Search your feelings. You know it to be true. Luke, Father, Son, join me. It is the only way. Could it be that simple? Could it be that simple? Just talk about the things you loved about it. I'm going to say something, and it might ruffle a couple of people's feathers here. There are people that have made a fortune talking about KK getting fired. There are people that have made a bundle on the rumor that KK is getting fired. Was this irresponsible? Did it give hope to people? And then they see that hope come crashing down. Was that irresponsible? Nerdporio Lifeform with $2 Super Chat. Story Group and upper management needs to go. Absolutely, positively correct. Story Group, upper management, even people below, because the people KK has brought in that have done exactly what she wants them to do, they're just as bad. Daryl the Airlight with $10 Super Chat. Disney is a disease. True fans are immune. Suck it, Mickey. May the 7 pillars of Gulu be with you at all times. Long live Valhalla and Echo Base. Skull. Thank you so very much, brother. Long live Valhalla and Echo Base Network. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla. Long live the fighters, Daryl. Skull! Sir Persalot, Loki, the real problem is neither KK or Disney. The real problem are people who traded their brain and freedom of choice for smartphones and social media likes. That is something to definitely think about. Some people have grown 272K subscribers from KK and Kurtzman and rumors. That is certainly a way to grow. That is certainly a way to grow. We don't bring you rumors. We don't bring you rumors as fact. I don't trade integrity for the latest info I got about Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I have refused to pass on this bullshit on my show. I've talked about it on Echo Base. I've talked about it on other shows. That's plenty enough for me. But I won't trade my integrity for the rumor mill. We won't. That is not what Valhalla is. And I can understand people getting upset because the narrative they have wove for the last 2 or 3 years just got flushed and went swirly. Oh well. Life happens. Shit happens. Get over it. Get back on your horses and do your jobs, people. Get back on the horse and do your job. Oh, wait. If all your job is hating on KK, I feel very bad for you. If that is your job, if that is your mission in life, is to hate on KK, I'm truly sorry that you have nowhere to go now. Keep defending your island like you're the only one on it. By all means. Keep acting like you're the only one on it. And you're the only one defending it. By all means, go right ahead. Let go of your hatred for a woman that didn't do all this on her own. No, it wouldn't have fixed her. See that in that? Wouldn't have. Wouldn't have mattered. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Disney is the problem. And Mark, Dampingly Tired, makes a very good point. Buck up, apologize for not dealing in facts, and for all that is holy, clean your damn house before it causes you to lose everything. What is the point of today? Point of today isn't to go na 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 na. The point of today isn't to go I'm right, you're wrong. The point of today isn't KK. Isn't that amazing? The point of today is get over your shit and deal with the things you need to deal with. KK is not the grand poobah monster at the end of the battle. Disney is. The rat is. Plain and simple. The rat is the final boss at Disney, Lucasfilm, Fox, whatever you want to call them. The rat is the final boss. The 7 pillars are you navigating to get to that final boss. It's not KK. It's not Chapek. It's not any of that other shit. It's the narrative they have created. And it's them themselves. Obey, consume, stay asleep. Call me wrong. Say I'm wrong. By all means, say I'm wrong. Say it's all one woman. Oh, God. Do you realize how stupid you sound? It's all one woman. It's all that bitch's fault. This is just, it's sad. And thank you, Daryl, for being here. Don't work too hard, brother. Who is Disney then, if not the people making the decision? The ideology behind the 7 pillars, man squatch. You've got a clean house. It's not just one woman. There has been a narrative spread out there that the problem is one person. If you can just take care of that one person, if you can just get rid of that one person, then everything's fine. Everything's fixed. If we can just get rid of her. I would disagree with that. That's my opinion. She is not the motor. The rat is the motor. The ideology is the motor. The 7 pillars of the horned rat are the motor. The 7 pillars of diversity and inclusion that Disney has put in place is the motor. KK is a spark plug. You can replace a spark plug, no problem. Slay KK the dragon. Life doesn't work like that. No. Man Squatch, no, brother. No, KK isn't the one pushing it. She's not the one pushing it. KK has bosses she has to answer to. And if she was the one pushing it, she'd be gone. She'd be gone for causing the turmoil. It's not her. And she was put in that position. She was told this is what you were going to do, and that's what she did. KK follows orders. Filoni follows orders. Fabro follows orders. When you're hired by a company, you do what that company tells you to do. And Kathleen Kennedy is under orders. The ideology has to be changed. I spoke to multiple people Tuesday night. I spoke to Coach at Echo Base. I spoke to Mike. I spoke to Adega. The ideology has to change. It has to shift. Disney has to change as a company. It's not one person. Or you have to get Star Wars away from Disney. It's that simple. Get Star Wars away from Disney, or the whole company has to change. Or you can say, fuck it, it's not worth it, and move on. You have to move on, which is what I've done. I will love the original trilogy till the day I die. I even really like the prequels. I don't love them, but I really like them. That's that. I like the Clone Wars. I will keep what I like, and Disney can keep churning out whatever bullshit it wants to. At the end of the day, I've got the things I like. I've got the EU. I've got the entire EU in my closet. I don't have to worry about new Star Wars stories. I've got a giant library of Star Wars. I will keep what I love. And they can keep churning out trash till the cows come home. That's their prerogative. How people act, that's their prerogative. Good Lord, I am out most of the week and everything explodes. Spooking hell. That is why I turn completely to anime for my entertainment. Skull. Thank you so very much, Brandon the Anime Guy, for that $4.99 super chat. You rock, brother. Walk away. Moons of Madness. I moved on. Lucas, Star Wars is all I need, except that horrid holiday special. God, we all love the horrid holiday special, don't we? The Fixer, the last thing I paid to watch that came out of Disney was The Last Jedi. And afterwards I said, nope, never again. That's what a lot of us did. That's how a lot of us found each other. Fixer. That's how a lot of us found each other. And now look at it. Look at what's become of the engine that brought us all together. You want to talk about an engine. You want to talk about a sick engine. Look at the engine that brought us all together. It was strong. It was healthy. It was churning along. It was kicking ass and taking names. And then all this shit. Let's talk rumors till the cows come home. Honestly, that's all that's left in the Phantom Menace is rumors. Rumors, rumors, rumors. I had a 40-year run, but now it's done. Apollo Me's Minion. I watched the holiday special as a kid. So did I, Dean. So did I. Granted, years later, I looked at it like cheese, yes. But for 11-year-old, it was cool. Yes, it was. Mark Hamill. A Dega Outlaw. Here's a question for you all. Why would you be so stuck on failure and pain when you can just let go and move on? Don't waste your time on garbage. Do you really want the rat to have emotional control? I'm going to leave that up there. Because it's true. It is absolutely, positively true. Why would you want them to have control of your emotions and keep getting more and more upset? Keep reporting the same story for 3 years. A lot of people need to reconsider their position. 10 hours into Heir of the Empire, and Thrawn is already a more compelling villain than anything the mouse shat out. Yes. And I wouldn't necessarily call Thrawn a villain. He may seem like a villain, but he's not a villain. Mark Dimpley tired. I know why we, the older fans, love Star Wars so much. We played out our own adventures with the action figures and created awesome stories in our heads as children. Writers at Disney didn't have that. No. And the Fixer won. To be honest, I'm not Phantom Menace. Neither am I, brother. I'm just an irate fan of Star Wars that's had enough of that rat asshole. Disney destroying something they didn't create. Agreed. Absolutely, positively agreed. But don't hang all your bananas in the KK basket. Because you're just going to get disappointed. It's not the problem. Disney's the problem. Heard this from No One's Coming by Andy Mineo, a song, but why should I dwell on the things that I can't change? Things that I can't change. Loki, that song spoke with true words. Yes, Mr. Dragon. There are things in life that you cannot change. It is the way it is. Focus on the things you can change. Focus on the work you can do. You know what? I can't get Star Wars back, guys. I cannot get Star Wars back. I would love to. For each and every one of you. For the fans that have loved this IP their whole lives, I wish I could get this IP back. I can't do that. But what I can do, like Gary at Nerdrotic, I'm black pilled when it comes to Star Wars. Is talk to you, talk to people like Echo Base. Stand up for people like Echo Base. When they went after Coach, they didn't even watch the video. They just attacked him. They just immediately attacked him. And then they come up with convenient excuses as to why. And like I said when I talked to Coach, and like he said, it's embarrassment. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing when suddenly you're on the other side of the fence having to deal with what your rumors have caused. Oh yeah, Soul Assassin. Coach and me were fighting back to back Tuesday night. We were back to back, punching and swinging. Brothers to the bone. Why? Because people had to throw little pansy fit. And like I said, a very close friend of this channel, and he's a content creator, was right in the middle of that shit, antagonizing it. Someone who has acted like a friend, someone who has acted like a brother, sitting there antagonizing this situation. Either because they didn't have anything better to do, or because they're just full of shit. A Dig Outlaw, it is doing that to a lot of people. If I don't want to have to go back to the tip jar, but maybe that may be what we have to do, is go back to the tip jar. I hate that, but if YouTube won't let people super chat, then we might have to go back to the tip jar. And that's going to cut them out of 30% of what they get on everything. I've seen the employees at Disney going after the fans on Twitter, especially Star Wars Theory, calling fans all kinds of iss. I'm done with Disney. Yeah. You need to let me know when that stuff happens, Loki. I know, brother. I know. I don't want to bother people. I didn't even let my wrenches know. My wrenches found out after the fact. And usually Mark would be the first one to be like, in the middle of it, swinging. But it was just me and Coach, and I don't run and scream for help. So it's just me. I fight my battles then and there. If you jumped into it, I'd have had no problem you jumping into it. I have issues bringing people into my fights. Coach was in there. Coach jumped in that. Louis Sparrow, I always seem to miss the drama. Well, consider yourself lucky, Louise. Consider yourself lucky. Respect. Stood by your brothers. Dude, Coach jumped into that. Coach didn't have to jump into that, Soul Assassin. Coach jumped into that and had my back. He didn't have to jump into it, but I had jumped into something and had his back earlier in the day. So it was like we both had each other's back Tuesday, backing each other up. Someone jumped on him earlier in the day, and then someone jumped on me after that, and Coach jumped into that and had my back. What you don't start all your videos saying, I need your help, my channel is under attack. That guy is so soy. I don't. When people come after me, by all means, I'll stand and fight. I will. That's kind of what today's been about. Standing up and saying, nah, fuck y'all. Coach went in swinging. That's right. That's what we do. We have each other's backs. Petty people suck. And that's what it comes down to. Petty people that didn't get their way. And they're running around like chickens with their heads cut off, acting like they either didn't do it or acting like you're so wrong for talking about a topic. Do you know who shuts down discussion? SJWs. Purple-haired SJWs. Blue-haired land whale SJWs. They shut down discussion. They shut down verbal discussions because they don't want to be told that they were wrong. Well, guess what? Guess what I saw Tuesday and yesterday? I saw a bunch of people running around telling other people they need to shut up and not say anything about a topic that is completely open to being discussed. This cultist shit, I'm not dealing with it. If anybody acts like a cultist, they can go fuck themselves. That's just the way it is. That's just the way I'm going to say it. If you act like a cultist, go fuck yourself. Plain, simple message. Stop acting like a cultist. It's beneath you. Stop acting like SJWs. It's beneath you. Yeah, I got my own life drama. I don't need to borrow more. That's right. That's right. Psychodorf 9. He gets it. We got our own real life drama. We don't need more. You want to act like a cultist and drink the fucking Kool-Aid, by all means, go act like a cultist and drink the Kool-Aid. We'll be over here having civil discussion. We will be over here talking about how things are. We will be over here having fun. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow morning we are starting a brand new segment. Me and Dave Bob are going to be talking about what has gone on during the week, and we're going to meme the hell out of it. We're not just going to be like, oh, we got a message coming in from the ACR. Holy crap. SJWs are down on the 9 and they are everywhere. Hey, Chopper Dan, what's going on? Nothing, not much, Loki, but I'll be back tomorrow. Absolutely, positively, I will be back to talk to you and Dave Bob tomorrow. It's going to be the return of Chopper Dan. Thank you so very much, Chopper Dan. And Orville Nation with a $2 super chat. Oh my God, Loki saw Discovery. So incoherent. Really? I can't wait to talk about Star Trek Discovery. Yay! Civil discussion, ladies and gentlemen. Funny discussions. Funny videos. Putting a smile on your face to cap off a week that has been absolutely positively. Yay! I got a dislike. Thank you so much, Harris, for pointing that out. Absolutely. You can't start your day without a dislike. Loki cannot start his day without a dislike. Thank you so very much for the dislike. I absolutely positively cannot go on without my day without a dislike. So, we are going to be coming back to you tomorrow for an insane hour with Dave Bob and Chopper Dan. We are going to be coming at you tomorrow night with a brand new late show with Mexican Iron Man. Loki's late night show with the late show. Loki's late show with Mexican Iron Man. I like the sound of that. Loki's late show with Mexican Iron Man. 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. Every Friday. I don't know if Mexican Iron Man will be on there for every Friday, but he's going to be the first person we have on. Whether he ends up being a co-host or not, I don't know. That's up to him. His schedule permitting, he can come on whenever he likes. I absolutely love getting to do a show with Mexican Iron Man. So for all the posers out there that are like, oh my God, I can't believe Loki did this. Suck it, Blue. For all of you wonderful people out there that come in the chat, that hang out, that speak your mind, be excellent to each other. Always speak friend to enter and keep rocking, guys. See you tomorrow.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.
And yes, we will have some kinds of mischief tonight with the Dig Out.